All right, peace and blessings, everybody. This is Brother Yusef. I'm back with another video. In this video here, we're going to talk about working with crystals. Okay, working with crystals. And in various videos, I've shown crystals. I've talked about certain crystals pertaining to the video that I've done, but I never did a full video about crystals. So in this video here, we're going to talk about some things that you guys probably never heard about pertaining to crystals. And definitely, if you're a newbie, this is going to be a good video for you. Because you know me, before I get into all the deep stuff, I like to teach people basics. But real basics that's going to give them basics on magic. Because, it's a lot of people out there that do practices when it comes to working with, when it comes to practices working with altars and working with the deities, right? But they don't have a good, foundation on basic things. So what I want to do in this video is give you guys a good foundation on crystals and really help you guys understand what crystals are, okay? I want to really help you guys understand what crystals are, all right? So what I want to do in this video here is talk to you guys about what crystals are. I want to talk to you guys about how to activate your crystal, okay? How to activate your crystal, and also how to feed your crystal, okay? This is something that a lot of people don't know. So we're going to talk about what crystals are, and we're going to talk about how to activate the crystal and how to feed the crystal, okay? So what I'm going to do here is give you guys some basic stones that I work with, okay, that are very important, that I think you guys should add to your collection because they're very powerful crystals. And these are the basic crystals. I have probably hundreds of crystals, right? But these are the basic crystals that I work with on a continuous basis, okay? And I work on it for different reasons. I'm going to explain that. So to start this video out, let's talk about what are crystals, right? What crystals are. Well, crystals are ancient technology, okay? They're technology. Crystals are literally light that has become solid, okay? So they're balls of information, okay? So pertaining to in our physical world, what would crystals relate to? What would they be just like in this physical world? Well, crystals would be compared to computers, okay? Crystals are literally nature's computers, okay? That's the type of technology that crystals are. They're technology, but they're nature technology, and they're computers, all right? They store information in nature. They can store your information. They can store information based on anything, okay? Tons and tons and tons of information in one small, tiny crystal. So that's the first thing you guys need to understand. When you're carrying a crystal around, you're carrying a piece of technology, okay? And it's not just a piece of, it's not just a stone, it's not a weight. These things are alive. They're living, breathing computers, okay? This is what artificial intelligence wants to be like, crystals, okay? So crystals are living, breathing technology. So when you have a computer, you need an operating system for that. You need to activate that crystal, okay? And then you need to feed that crystal energy. You need to feed it, okay? So that's what we're going to talk about here. So crystals are technology. That's the first thing you guys need to understand. Crystals are technology, and you can program them to pretty much do anything you want, okay? Now, some crystals are already pre-programmed by nature to do specific things. But what people don't know is that you can increase the energy of what it does. So let's take, for example, if you have a crystal that deals with love, you can increase how much love that crystal gives out, or who it gives the love to, or who it stops from breaking your heart or from hurting you or taking your love away. You can literally program a crystal for those type of things, okay? So that's very important. So starting out, when you guys pick up a crystal, I want you to understand you're holding technology, okay? You're literally holding technology, and you're holding a computer, okay? That's what a crystal is. I don't care what shape and size it's in. It can be programmed that way depending on what shape you put it in, right? So if you guys want to work with dragons, right, you can get a crystal that's made into a dragon, right? That's programmed to communicate with a dragon, to deal with dragon energy, right? You can take I don't recommend people putting crystals on altars, but like that much, but unless you have the crystal already pre-programmed into something. So if you have a crystal that's in the shape of Buddha, that's a good crystal to get. But it's just a plain old crystal, I wouldn't put it on my altar, right? You can keep those crystals on you, but if you want to put something on the altar, have the crystal pre-programmed, right? So what I want to do next is I want to, so now you guys know what crystals are on a basic level. on the beginning level, their technology. So now what I want to do is I want to show you guys some crystals that I work with that are very powerful, that are very good, and you guys should definitely add to your collection, okay? This stone right here is called Spirit Quartz, right? Look how beautiful it is. This is what you call a Spirit Quartz. It is simply amethyst that has many, many, many little tiny points on it. It's really, it feels like prickers, right? And it's also called cactus amethyst. All right, so this is an amethyst, but it's also in a cactus shape. It has little prickers on it. All right, you can find these Spirit Quartz. If you can't get it at your local, look at your local metaphysical shop, or look online for this stone. All right, Spirit Quartz. Okay, and this is a point. This is a pointed quartz, very powerful. Okay, very powerful stone. All right, this stone here, if you can hear crystals talk, this thing sounds like it has 1,000 voices. Okay, when it talks to you, it sings. This sounds like a choir right here. This stone right here actually sings to you, and it sounds like 1,000 voices when it sings because it has so many points on it, right? So many centers of energy. This here is like 1,000 crystals wrapped up together because if you can look at it closely, it actually has points on it. Those little prickly things are actually points. Okay, it has little, that's why they call it cactus amethyst. Very powerful crystal. I recommend you guys getting this. Now this circular thing that I have it inside of is called a crystal cage. You can find these on Amazon or eBay or at your local metaphysical shop. Sometimes you guys can find a lot of things that you're looking for at your local metaphysical shop, okay? So check out your local metaphysical shop and see if they got this right here, amethyst quartz or cactus quartz, and see if they have crystal cages. They're pretty cheap, right? You can carry your crystals in them, all right? So that's one. Also, this stone here, right? This stone right here removes negative spirits in the aura, right? This right here gets rid of negative spirits in the aura because it has such a high vibration. They don't like it, right? Gets rid of negative spirits in the aura. It fixes and heals the aura and the etheric body, right? And this stone here energizes other stones. This is one of the few stones that can give energy to other stones. So, of course, you want to have this in your collection. And if you can get it, wear it. When you know you're going somewhere where you're going to need high vibration, you're going over a negative cousin house or a negative family member, wear this. This is powerful. Okay? Of course, you guys know about regular amethyst. This is another powerful, just regular. So this is basically the regular stone that's not cactus style. This is amethyst. This is a point. Very powerful stone. This is spiritual protection right here. Okay, works with the third eye, which is also called the sixth chakra. Very powerful stone. Sometimes I wear this, and when you have guys have points, wear it with the point down. Okay, so the energy can flow through you. Wear it with the point down. So this is a very powerful amethyst point, all natural, 100%. Very powerful, right? You want to get y'all some amethyst in your collection. Very powerful. Okay. Another one is, this is a good stone. This is my own personal stone that I wrapped up in copper myself. I do a lot of things with stones, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all some crazy stuff tonight. This is the money stone. Once again, this is the money stone. This is something you want to have. It's called Citrine. C-I-T-R-I-N-E. C-I-T-R-I-N-E. Citrine. Get y'all Citrine. Money stone right here. Right? It's a orange color. It's called Citrine. And it has like a little shine to it. But it's more clear than orange. So you'll never get a fully orange citrine. It's a dark orange, right? This is a really dark orange color. Right? And this is a citrine. This is a money stone. This is a stone you never have to clean. All right? You never got to clean this stone. That's why it's so good to have. You can program it to bring money to you all the time. And you got to worry about cleaning it. Clean it if you want to. You don't need to. Very high vibration. It protects the aura also and energizes the chakras. Very powerful stone. This is the money stone. Get y'all one of these right here. Citrine. Don't sleep. Now, you know, this is just something I have it on. This is a copper necklace I have it on. You don't have to have, you can just have it wrapped right inside of one of the crystal cages and put you a string on it. You know, put you a string on it. Very powerful. All right. Get some citrine. Okay. Get some citrine. So the next stone I want you, especially women, to have rose quartz. This is a pink stone. Okay. This is another popular stone that people know about. It's called rose quartz. Get y'all some rose quartz. It's going to keep your heart chakra protected. It's going to keep your vibrations high. And you can program it to bring a mate to you. Okay, you can program it from relationships. I got this in the bedroom. You understand? Like this stone right here is in the bedroom for me and the wife. Right? It can program love in your house. It can program love in your life. If you got a boss that don't like you, this stone can make the boss love you if you program it right. Right? And I'm going to show you how to do that in a second here. But very powerful love stone. It can bring love to you. It can also keep away fake love. Very powerful stone. If a woman's going through a breakup or your heart is broken in any kind of way, maybe you lost a loved one, this is a good stone to have. Right? I've worked with this stone in the past. This is a raw form of rose quartz. Now, the difference between raw and polished stones, the only difference is one has been polished down. The tumble stones are polished stones in so many words. Like this is the same stone I talked about before, citrine, money stone. This is raw form, right? This is a polished form that is that is a natural point. This is a raw form. So, I mean, this came right out the earth. They cleaned the bad boy off and just, you know, gave it to people. Raw. It has the same power, okay? Citrine, money stone. Get y'all some citrine. But like I said, also get y'all this rose quartz. Very powerful. Okay. The next stone I want to show you guys is this right here. It's called gold stone. This is a man-made stone. And that's okay if it's man-made, as long as it does what it's supposed to do. And the reason why I'm telling y'all it's man-made is called gold stone. Because it's basically glass fused with copper. Okay. It's glass fused with copper. And look how beautiful it is. This ain't no glitter. This is copper on the inside of glass. This stone right here can keep your vibration high. It can keep your vibration high and mighty. Trust me. Very powerful stone. It comes in different colors. Blue, brown. I've seen it in other colors. I have it in blue and brown. But it's a good stone to have. And because it has copper in it, which is a real element, it could be programmed. Okay? Very powerful. And anybody who knows the science of glass is nothing but quartz crystal. Right? It's quartz crystal. So, because it's sand. Sand makes glass. So, get this right here, gold stone. Very powerful stone, okay? This is another good stone that you guys have for protection. It's called pyrite. Pi means fire. Pyramid, pi. Pyrite. Pyrite is a very powerful stone. It's like a dark goldish brownish color, grayish color. It has little sparkles in it. This actually another name for this stone right here is called fool's gold. They call this stone right here also fool's gold because it looks so much like gold when you know it's the fool people that was painting for gold. But it has a lot of iron inside of it. Okay, very protective stone. I don't recommend playing with it too much in a raw form because it could be toxic, right? I'm holding it right now in a raw form, but I'm not putting it all my fingers in my mouth and I'm not rubbing my eyes. I wouldn't play with this too much in the raw form. Put it somewhere inside of a crystal cage. Keep it in a bag, right? And keep this on you. Get you a little pouch, a little mojo pouch, a little medicine bag. Put this in your medicine bag. This will give you protection. It has iron inside of it, okay? Anyone who knows about negative spirits, ghosts, they don't like iron. They hate the vibration of iron. This has a lot of iron inside of it. All right? Very powerful stone, pyrite. And also, if you're working with fairies, don't wear this stone because iron can hurt fairies. Iron actually burns the skin of fairies. So if you're working with fairies, don't wear pyrite because it actually can burn the skin of a fairy. They don't like this stone right here. They don't like iron. So it doesn't mean that they're negative. It's just the vibration of it they don't like. It's very powerful, okay? So if you're dealing with any negative energy in your life and you want to keep negative ghosts and stuff away from you going into a haunted house or something, carry you some pyrite. Pyrite is good. It's very good high vibrational stone. So I use it for protection, you know, because it has so much iron inside of it. So get y'all some pyrite. Very powerful. Okay. This is another stone called golden aura quartz. Golden aura. Look how beautiful that is. Golden aura. Guess what? Guess what? Another man-made stone. Okay? Another man-made stone. All right? Get y'all some golden aura quartz. Okay? And it's man-made because they actually merge it with metal. And that's how they get this color. But the inside is pure quartz crystal. This, and it makes a golden color when they do that. Okay? Don't sleep on this stone, y'all. It's natural because it's quartz crystal, right? But the fusion of it is man-made, but it's a very powerful stone. I'm telling y'all from experience, this thing will have your aura shining bright, beautiful. And I have it in point. Great transformation stone, raises the spiritual energy, works with the solar plexus, and pushes positivity. Okay, I wear this probably twice a week, depending on where I'm going. Very powerful stone. Get y'all some golden aura quartz. And, you know, I know some people might ask me where they get it from. You can just Google it. Google golden aura. Google golden aura quartz and get y'all some of this, man. Okay, very powerful. Don't sleep. Don't sleep on golden aura quartz. Please don't. All right. The next stone I want to show you guys that you must have, right? This is called Numa Night. Numa Night is a 3 billion old stone. 3 billion year old stone. It's also called the sorcerer stone. Okay. It has many minerals inside, some of the oldest minerals in the world, right in this stone here. All right. So great for protection. Okay. Great for working with elementals. So if you're working with fairies, you do want to work with this stone. Work with the Numa Night, right? If you're going to work with any type of elemental, the fae people, the gnomes, right? The salamanders, this is a good stone to wear while you're doing the magic. It's called the sorcerer stone. That's what they nickname it, the sorcerer stone. It pushes you to be, this stone pushes you to be spiritual. Once again, I wrapped it myself with copper. You know, I do that with my stone. I'm a creative person. I'm always doing something in my spare time. So I wrapped it myself. Very powerful stone, y'all. It's called the sorcerer stone. It's called Numa Night. N-U-M-I-N-I-T-E. N-U-M-I-N-I-T-E. Numa Night. Get y'all some Numa Night. Sorcerer stone. Very powerful, right? And then I have the most popular, right? This is the most popular stone in the universe. Quartz. Quartz is very powerful and is very good, but I will be careful with quartz. Not that it's bad, but quartz absorbs a lot of energy. And if you don't program it the right way, now I have more clear. This not clear quartz because it has a lot of cracks inside of it. And those who know about cracks and stones, they know what I'm talking about. I did a lot of work with this stone too. This is years old right here. Did a lot of work with this. So this stone, I don't want to let people touch this. Yeah, it's actually talking to me right now while I'm going to put this stone down, but I want y'all to see this, right? I got to put it down because it's going to distract me. As soon as I picked it up and start talking. So I'm going to put that down. But quartz is good, but quartz absorbs all forms of energy. You can program it to only absorb positive energy, but the problem is most people don't program quartz. So quartz is a very high vibrational stone, very good. You can program, it's the universal stone. You can program quartz to do anything you want, okay? You can program it to do anything you want. So it's a good stone to have for that purpose alone, right? But be careful because I would say quartz, you want to clean it every day because it absorbs so much energy. It just constantly eats and absorbs energy, okay? It's a stone you want to clean every day, all right? This is one of my personal favorites. This is called Tangerine Quartz. This is a very hard stone to find, especially in point. You ain't going to find this in point too much. Very hard stone to find. My daughter's godmother, shout out to her. I know she's going to watch this video. My daughter's godmother bought me this Tangerine Quartz, y'all. This is a good stone for creativity. If you're a creative person, you're a musician. If you're a person that deals with poetry, like I'm a poet also, I'm an artist. I draw, paint, do all kind of stuff. As you guys see, I make jewelry, and I'm going to show you guys some other stuff. This stone gives me a lot of creative ideas. Okay, I meditate with this stone. I hold it and meditate, and everything just flows to me. One of my favorite stones in the world, Tangerine Quartz. I love this quartz crystal right here. Once again, this one talking to me too, so I'm going to put this down. It wants to meditate, but I'm not about to meditate right now. Very powerful stone, y'all. And you know, when y'all watch the first Superman movie, I don't know if it's the first Superman movie, but in one of the Superman movies, when he wanted to talk to his parents who supposedly died, he used crystals. If you watch the Superman movie, he went into a cave in Antarctica and he moved crystals around, right? And the information that he needed was in the crystal from his ancestors, right? He had crystal technology from his ancestors that he used to contact the ancestors, right? Very powerful. That's a good part of the movie that you guys need to pay attention to. He actually took quartz crystals and he put them in different chambers and slots, and he was able to activate a computer, in so many words, and was able to talk to his family, right? Now, this here is something I'm working on. This is a wand, right? This is in a raw form. I still have to polish it, clean it up, put gemstones in it, but this is something I have other wands that I made, but I use this, I meditate with these, and I do energy work. Once again, if y'all remember in my yin yang video, I told y'all, you know, y'all could do some damage with a wand if you know how to use them, right? So if you know how to use a wand, you can do some damage with it. So this is my personal wand that I'm working on right now. As you guys can see, it has copper wrapped around the tip of it, right? Clear quartz crystal, you know, crystal clear quartz crystal. I'm not going to tell y'all what type of wood this is, because I'm going to tell y'all in the future about working with wands. And then y'all find out what type of wood this is. You know, I like to make people wait sometime. I like to give them all the information. But I know some people right now are probably watching this video like, man, Brother Yusuf, you never told me this stuff. You know, I had a consultation. Well, I talk to people on the level that they talking to me. So if you ask me the right question, I'll tell you whatever you want to know. I've learned that. I learned that over time. Never just give out tons of information, because some people are not ready for it. They only going to take it and they're not going to know what to do with it. So when a person asks me the right question, I tell them the answer. That's just the truth. So I never had a consultation when people ask me about wands. So I make my own wands. I have wands that I bought also, but I have wands I make myself. No, I don't sell none of this stuff, so I'm not selling this. And I meditate with these, and I do energy work with these, right? And you can program these so when you pick it up, it knows it's you. You can program it to yourself. So this is something I'm working on right now, my own wand. You can do that with crystals also, right? And you can put different tips in the top. You can put different things up there. All right. I told you guys about Orgonite before. You can buy y'all some Orgonite. This is something I worked on. I created this myself. Has different gemstones in it. This has turquoise, copper, tanzanite. I mean, you name it. It has all kind of stuff in here. Very powerful. This thing right here. Very powerful. Right. I made this myself for a talisman. I'm going to show you guys a talisman that's very powerful, and most people don't even pay attention to it. But if you can even wear this in any form, metal, plastic, crystal, if you can wear this symbol in any form, it is extremely protective. And that's the Eye of Heru, right? Y'all get y'all one of these Eye of Horuses. This is something I made myself. This ain't no paint in here. This is crushed up crystals. I crushed it into a powder and I made this myself, right? This is something I wear all the time. It's very powerful. This right here alone keeps away the haters, keeps away negative energy. This is a very powerful ancient symbol that is very protective, y'all. Y'all need to get y'all something with the Eye of Heru or the Eye of Horus on it. Don't sleep, all right? And then I have other stuff I made. Like this is something I use. I created this. I charge gemstones on this. I can charge a gemstone with this. I can also use this to charge gemstones. You know, this is something I'm working on now. This is a dream catcher, right? This is a dream catcher I'm working with. It has copper and some other elements inside of it. But I play around with stuff. I'm a scientist. You know, I'm an artist in my mind, so I'm always playing with stuff. You know, So the next thing I want to do is show you guys how to activate your crystals, okay? And this is very important. The way you want to activate your crystal is, well, let me say this first. Before you activate it, you want to cleanse it, right? And I'm going to show you guys a secret right now. One of the best ways to ever clean your crystals. A lot of people don't know about this secret right here. Most crystals you can put in the sun, right? And the reason why I say most, because you can put all crystals in the sun, but if you take something like this, like an amethyst, if you put it in the sun too much, it'll turn white. It'll be clear. It doesn't mean that it won't do what it's supposed to do. The color will just fade away because the sun is so powerful. So I'm going to give you guys the sun is a light. It's a light. So I'm going to tell you guys a form of light that you can use that can also charge crystals. And this is a big secret. And what I'm about to tell y'all, y'all can get this right on eBay, Amazon, okay? Order one. It don't matter what the brand is, just order it. And get y'all one of these to clean your crystals. This is the best way ever to clean your crystals. And you can do it fast, okay? So here's a piece of raw. This is the citrine, right? You don't even need to clean this crystal, but I'm just use this to show y'all for example, right? This is a laser gun, right? It's a laser pointer. You can take a laser pointer and you can clean and charge up your gemstone. Look at that. Okay, you can clean and charge your gemstones up. Look at that. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something freaky. When you're holding this in your hand, you're literally going to, the crystal is going to look like it has static electricity around it when you're doing this. That's because the photons inside the crystal, which is light, and also this form of light, they're communicating with each other and it's charging the crystal up. So as you hold this, it'll actually get brighter. The crystal will get brighter and brighter and brighter. It's charging up the crystal and it cleanses the crystal. You can do this for 30 seconds. And you can fully clean the crystal. Okay. Once again, this is the one I got, right? You can take this and get you guys a laser pointer, laser pen, and clean your crystals with the laser pen. Clean your crystals with the laser. And you can clean out your crystals. Now, once you clean it out, right, you can do this with everything. Amethyst, you can clean your amethyst with this. Clean it out, right? Here's your rose quartz, right? Clean your rose quartz with this. And you can clear the crystal totally, right? So that's a big secret I just gave you guys. Get one of these laser pens and you can clean your crystals with lasers. Use lasers to clean your crystals. Quick, 30 seconds, your crystal's totally cleaned out, everything. Problem is with that, it's not a problem, but what you got to do next is now you have to program it, right? Now you have to take your crystal and you have to program it. So this is how you activate your crystal. So what you're going to do, you're going to take the crystal, you can put a thought form in the crystal, right? So you're going to imagine what you want the crystal to do. I want you to bring me pure love. Say that in your head and push it into the crystal. Imagine those words going into the crystal, right? Take your pyrite. I want you to protect me. Take it and put it into the crystal, right? There's other black stones like jet and black tourmaline. Take your black stone, put it up to your forehead. Program your crystal. Take this right here. This is the citrine I told you guys about. Bring me money. Bring me all the money I need in my life. Imagine those words going into the crystal. Those words will form a body for itself. And the body will grow inside of the crystal. And you're literally putting a thought form, a positive thought form, into the crystal. Okay? That's how you activate the crystal. You activated the program that's running for the computer, which is the crystal, it's a computer. The program that's running is a thought form is going to run a crystal. Okay? A literal thought form. You're going to put that into the crystal. Now, another thing you guys can do for crystal is take a book. This is a book called Amulets and Talismans. A good book by, here's the author right here. Pause the video if you have to. You can take your crystal and you can leave it on top of a book. So if you want to have protection magic, if you want a crystal that's going to protect you, take your crystal and feed it. This is how you feed your crystal. You feed it information. Crystals eat energy all day, every day. You can take your crystal and feed it by putting it on top of books, right? Here's another book. I showed this in another video. I got a tons of books that I just want to show you guys. Curses and their removals. This is a good protection book. Take your crystal, put it on top of the protection book. And your crystal will feed, you will feed the crystal that way. And it will program it also. That's another way to program your crystal. So another good way to cleanse your crystal, guys, Palo Santo sticks. All right. So last time I did this video, because of Mercury retrograde, the video cut off. So I'm going to end it here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is a video on quartz crystals, or just crystals, that I wanted to give you guys some good insight on. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And until next time, peace.